let's see, this part comes in here. I'm gonna get this to fit. I mean, it's gonna be about... hi everybody. Hi, nice to see you. It's me, the Mighty Melv. Hi. Anyway, someone named Shokiji on YouTube has requested me to make another how-to, and this time on my Buster Sword. So, I am saying, alright, sure, why not? I'm gonna try to make one. I say try because I don't really remember how to make this. I didn't have any instructions, I'm sorry. I just was kind of just freehanding, just going along with it and see what happens. Like all my swords. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to redo this one for you guys, and hopefully you can too. So, with that, let's get started. Supplies you're gonna need. I first suggest getting yourself a cutting board. You're also gonna need printer paper. Let's see, what else? In a few different colors, mainly gray, a little bit of silver, red and black. You want origami paper. Let's see, that's the silver one. Here's the red one, and the gray. So you're gonna need some of those, not a lot, but you're gonna need some of those. Let's see what else. Ruler doesn't hurt. Oops. Ruler doesn't hurt. You'll want a black pen. Black pen. Black pen. Let's see. You need a pencil. 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 Of course, you want your knife. And your glue. And let's see what else. Yes. Most important. If you are going to make the holes in the sword, those two, right there, if you want them to look like circles, if you want them to be even, if you want them to look good, you can't do it with a knife. No, you're going to need something called a drill. This is what you'll want. This is what I used, at least. You can do whatever you want for that, but this is what I suggest, because this is what I did. A hand drill, simple. No battery powered or anything, it's just your hand turning a crank, which turns the bit. This is what I used because it worked. Go ask your mother if she has one of these, alright? So, that's what you'll need for this sword. Looks like a lot, doesn't it? Kinda is. So, let's get right to it. Alright, so, before I forget, you'll also want a straight edge. Preferably metal, alright? Just because you'll be doing some cutting later, and if you cut on a plastic one, you can cut the plastic apart. So, you'll want a metal straight edge. Doesn't have to be a ruler, just as long as it has a straight edge. That'd be fine. Alright, so, first what you're going to do is take your paper. I've kind of pre-folded this one a bit just to save time. Alright, so it's this weird accordionist, stretchiness thing, okay? So, anyway, when it is flat for you guys, simply fold it in half as if this was a starting over one. Gnats. Okay, so have it like that, crease it, open it up, take this part here, fold it down, crease it, and leave space in between the edge of this piece of paper and the crease you made. You don't want them to be extremely close to each other, but you don't want them to be really far apart. Just a small amount, a really small amount. Take your other one and do exactly the same thing. Try to keep them both more or less even. Take one side and fold it right there. So it's folded there. Do the same with this side. Crease it, and you'll have this. Now, some people who are at this step might think that they're done if... sorry. Excuse me. Some people may think they're done at this stage, just because it has the single edge, it looks like the Buster Sword, but no, this is not where you stop to cut the piece off there, okay? Not at all. What you're going to need to do, well, the reason for that is because if you have it here, it's too flexible, it's too thin, and it's too wide. So we're going to trim it down and also put some padding in so that it would fit better. Now, the Buster Sword I made, as far as the width of the blade, it is 1 inch, almost exactly. Here, you can take your ruler here and I'll show you. It's a little bit more than 1 inch. For you people who have the better metric system, the people in Europe, you will want it to be almost exactly 2.5 centimeters. It's with 1 extra centimeter past the half mark. Okay? Now, since my knife is conveniently rolled to me, we are going to not trim this. Stupid. So, you see, right where, if you've measured out from your, open it up, measure out with your ruler, measure out from the tip, the thickness of the blade I just explained, and you can use your ruler for this part. Try to keep it as straight as possible, and what you're going to do is you are going to fold this part in here, but right along this line. Okay? So, right, this is hard. This part's rather difficult, so bear with me. Alright. Okay. So just try to bend it up. And just do it. Fold it down. Okay. So, you're going to want to do that, and the printer paper is getting pretty thick, so this will be kind of hard to do. You might, if you are using a thicker paper, you could try scoring it with your knife, like gently making a small incision on the bottom. You can do that if you want, but it's not necessary. Just so you know, once you do this, the blade will be the right size, and also the back part of it will be somewhat thicker, but we are going to still add some more to that. So I'll come back to you once I've done so.